Let's see if this works. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first time that we're doing this evening stream. And we're with 4 people here. One is telling stories like it's 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙𝗍𝗍. One is a currency trader. And my business partner in a new venture that we're going to tell more about pretty soon. 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙𝗍𝗍 doesn't want to be on screen, I see.
They're going to catch him out.
Yeah.
They're going to catch him out.
They're going to catch him. So, good evening. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to trade on Breakout. As you can see on the right, Bitcoin has had a very, very, very uninteresting weekend. And to be honest, I have no clue why I'm seeing double on the top right. It's, yeah, absolute trash. But it's, I can't fix it. I can't get it done right now. So we'll just have to absolutely deal with it. I'm on a 100K breakout account. If you guys want to join in the challenge and want to trade without having the need of your own money, make sure that you're using our code. Give me 1 second. Because I see that there's the wrong link. I'm having banned to fix it because it's Sunday evening for everyone, I guess, right? So why am I doing this? It's pretty interesting because a lot of people ask me to actually start using prop firms. I'm not necessarily a fan of it. Why? Because they have quite a lot of payout issues. They have not the most trustworthy name in the industry, but I went with the one that has a 100% payout guarantee, and since so many people asked for it, let's see what we can do with it. I'm in a double short, full port, like, why not?
Full porting. Oh,
yeah, full porting. Full margin, waiting for the margin call. And I'm assuming that, well, we have 2 options. Theoretically, the market always has 2 options. Either goes up or it goes down. But I'm assuming it goes down. Why? Because it has been unable to pressure up from any given level. And it looks, until now, that we definitely have a big resistance at the 78.4. The most noticeable Tau sign, it has been longer than 24 hours, so I can't show you guys. The most notable Tau sign was the fact that we liquidated 400 million on Saturday. Mostly longs, and it didn't have a strong bounce back up. Hello, bro, love from Bangladesh. Thanks, I guess. That's a
lot of hearts, bro.
Yeah, that's a hell of a lot of hearts, isn't it? 78,420. Okay, nuclear fallout. I hope that your name doesn't come true, to be honest. But we never know with Uncle Donald in charge. What's good? I'm good. GK Trades, how are you? Monday, 5:33 a.m. for me. Why the hell are you awake? Doesn't matter, it's educational. Do trading with demo account.
No comment, bro. Move on to the next one. Good morning from Sweden.
Bro, you're a walking abomination. Thank you for joining.
Check his X 500 BTC short.
Yeah. I trade everything I do live. I guess my cars and all I own is demo as well. I'm not even going to comment further on it. Move on. People are actually just commenting move on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah. I even got a text saying move on.
Demo money's paying for your petrol.
Yeah. Demo money's paid for my petrol. Oh. Banhammer, I can't. Let's get funded, I hope. Man, I've been trying to do something with it today, but I've not been able to. Currently, it's marking up pretty easily. There's not, it's easy to get this on my other screen. Since the breakout is not doing much. Currently, it's just marking up. All we have to do is wait for the next 24 minutes to see what's actually gonna happen. It looks like it's gonna make a newer high. It's finally, or not finally, because I want it to go the other damn direction. It is slowly grinding up, but on the higher time frames, it's not that unusual. We dumped quite a lot, especially. Okay, let me put it this way. What is very noticeable, especially for the last 2 months, is that there's a almost 80+% correlation between what Asia does and what London does. If Asia dumps, London is very, very likely to dump as well. And if London dumps, New York is also going to dump. So the correlation of Asia and London currently is uncanny. And as you can see, we're now on the 4 hours back at the EMA, which will provide, hopefully, so much resistance that they can't break it and send it to absolute hell. Why do I hope for that? Because, yeah, I just want to pass this funded. Yeah, it's all fun and giggles. It's semi-pocket change, but a lot of people requested it, so I want to help you guys trying to get funded on Breakout as well. Link normally would have been in the description, but I guess it's late. I reckon they'll take the weekend liquidity from the weekend. And where would that liquidity be? Bro, how much will we retrace? Yes. If I knew, I would be a billionaire. He's trading with demo again. Bro, like on a scale of 1 to retarded, how hard are your 2 brain cells fighting for 3rd place? Just asking for a friend. Have the guys in the back trying to pass evaluation too. Yo, listen, I have one guy here just for the stories. We just heard some wow things. Listen, honestly, the guy's 21. He has a pilot license. He has been...
He's already been married.
He has been married. He's been divorced. The guy has seen it all, guys.
You guys would love him.
Yeah, you guys would love him. He doesn't want to be on camera. He speaks 5 languages. And one language the one language he can't even talk about. He's full-blown 𝗕𝗃𝗙𝗀𝗋𝗋𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃
brother.
Bro, I want answer, not reading. What do you want me to say? How far we retrace? Bro, if I knew that I was a billionaire, I don't know. I genuinely don't know how far we're gonna retrace. If we're not, listen, if we don't, okay, we have a CME gap of 79k. If we're not filling the 79k directly, so that means that if Asia doesn't open with violence, I think the next level we have to take out is the 77.4, and after the 77.4, the 76.8, and apparently to 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙𝗪, we're gonna go to 76.3 overnight.
360, yeah.
Yeah, so we have a bet going on. I think it's going to 76.8. 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙𝗪's nephew think it's going to 76.360.
No, 360.
76, 350.
76.350. Okay, so Chento 76.8. 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗪's. How do I write that?
AZ
Yeah,
O U
as AZ.
O U L A Y.
Nephew 76.360. Mine is give or take. His is you want to add a decimal point to it, or
76,800 is gonna hit for sure, but the market have to do slippage. It have to slip
okay,
to the
but
downside.
so it's gonna be exactly 76.360.
Of course, and then
Of course.
Of course.
You will definitely see a pullback of at least 200.
Okay, we're gonna see a pullback of 200 from there.
$200.
Okay, definite pull back $200 from there. Okay, so 𝗕𝗍𝗄𝗋𝗡's nephew has spoken. This is where we're going. Right next to me is just coding and fucking laughing his ass off. What's the money flow saying? Surprisingly, the money flow is up on all three aspects. The waves are up 20 million, 11 million, and 11 million. What could go wrong when everyone's buying? Kingpin, yeah. So we have 18 minutes till Australia opens. 77,219. Okay, you wanna chip in? CVD is pressuring up. Stack liquidity at 78.79. Let me check. Gotta refresh this. Where is it gonna bring me now? Let's see the liquidity. It's loading. It's stacked on both sides, guys. But in terms of potential liquidations, it would indeed be bullish. There's more liquidity to the upside than there is to the downside as of now on the 5-minute time frame. Those blowfin swag bags in the back have the thickest material shirts in existence. They should go to jail for putting something like that in there. Absolutely criminal. Bro, I know exactly what shirt you're talking about. And that thing is thicker than a whale's skin. It's absolutely ridiculed. Who is which Chento? I don't know either. It's 𝗕𝗍𝗄𝗋's nephew. That I know for sure. Any limit order? Are we going full port? Oh, we got a $2.49 donation, guys. We can finally fund the demo account again. Thank you for the donation. I'm in full port short on the breakout personally. Listen, I've been sitting at plus 2K during the day, back to zero, plus 2K. It's just... The wisest thing would be to wait, and if I wouldn't be in a position, I would short it from around the 79K area. Because this is where the most liquidity is. If I wasn't in a position right now, I would probably go for something like this. Why? Because that's where the red stack of liquidity ends. And that also gives some room for closing the CME gap. And why exactly here? Because then it slightly overshoots by almost $200. Not exactly, almost $200. The CME gap close. And then from there on done. If I reclaim my level, next time I will not put all capital at once. That's some very good information. I don't know what the information is about, but it sounds very good. Max leverage at 249. Hell yeah. But what about your long? Bro, you've just been telling me I've been demo trading. What does it fucking matter to you? 𝗪�ស៊𝗋𝗋 short. I don't... 𝗪𝗏𝗋 is my software dev.
He says, is the right guy, I'm the guy on the right tutor.
No.
We only trade Bitcoin here. If they want to find out about any other pair, they must come into the Discord.
Yeah, it's true.
Everything on there.
Yeah. 500x leverage 2.49 long. Why would I long it?
Julio Biggins wants you to donate him the 250.
Yeah. We did one stream and we got so much donations. I said I'd triple it and give it to the Cancer Foundation. What level is CME gap? What is the limit order? The limit order is at 79,183.
think as long
Bitcoin still bullish, be careful with short. Okay.
XRP God's upset with you not trading XRP, Jen.
Who says that?
He says you're a moron or something.
Wait, what?
well,
Long 500x.
Bro, what? Who says that?
XRP God.
𝗥𝗲𝗡 God says that I'm a moron. 𝗥𝗲𝗡. Bro, you call yourself 𝗥𝗲𝗡.
if you want to see a XRP goat, you must come into the Discord and
No,
see who
bro.
is the real goat.
No, bro. It's just the fact that you're not trading Ripple but crypto says enough. Like, everyone can trade whatever they want, but it's... If there's one thing that I refuse to touch, it's definitely crypto. Long 500x until 78.9. No.
I think this week, as long as we maintain the 4-hour closures below 79,500, we stay bearish for
Yeah.
the week. As the moment we break that area where your stop loss is, and we see a 4-hour closure, we're gonna see the whole momentum shift to the upside.
Yeah, I think 79.4, because that had so much conviction to even get underneath. As soon as we reclaim it, then it's XRP army in the house. I'm in your Discord. Okay, buddy. 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙𝗡. No, see, now it's just waiting for the opening. 12 minutes. I hope at least something's gonna happen. It has been not an uneventful weekend, but it also hasn't been the craziest weekend, to be honest.
And you know, if you look at all the patterns that's out there, 79,500 is actually last month high. And then usually if the market wants to create head and shoulders, the right shoulder is always lower than the left one.
So you think...
Which keeps you at 79,400, exactly what you mentioned. So all the dots are starting to connect at this moment.
Yeah.
So as long as we maintain the price below that, we're still quite bearish for the week.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm not liking... Where's the music? So... I can barely hear it. Did I bring my earpiece? Oh yeah, that explains a lot. I broke the thing. Short crypto? Bro, I would never long it to begin with. The only thing is as long as we're currently staying above the 78.3, it looks like it's going to close the CME. This short is valid. I think this short is currently the only, I wouldn't call it safe thing, but the only semi-reliable thing to get in. Are you going to touch your real portfolio? Which one do you mean? I got a couple. I'm still in my position that I shared on X, by the way. And to who makes your thumbnails, I don't want to talk about my thumbnails right now, to be honest. It's banter is doing them. They keep on getting wilder by the day, I feel. It's doing the same as it was doing Friday. It doesn't, or at least the days before Friday, it just doesn't want to release any liquidity to the downside. It's just sitting at the highs, consolidating, slightly retracing, CVD creeping up. The volume is turning insanely bullish. We now have 90 million committed to the upside, which especially prior to opening is pretty high, even though it looks like that the pressure is going down in the order flow. This might be wild. They're cool, really. You like my thumbnails? Nice trade on X, thank you. I'm still in it. What?
Fucking idiot.
Are you guys texting each other or what?
He's saying who is 𝗕𝗃𝗄𝗧𝗏?
Was king? Bro, he just went to the live stream with his own YouTube account and commented, "Who is King Azul?" Oh my god, man. You have to be joking. If volume is bullish while short, my main short is still in from 81k approximately. And I'm waiting for this to play out, but I just prematurely shorted it, you know.
I mean, they're talking about demos account. Do all these big platforms allow opening these demos accounts and trading all these
Bro, listen.
Bitcoins?
Listen, I can show you my running trade right here. How is a demo, right? Yeah.
Let's see another phone.
So yeah, bit size legends. If it was up to me, you would be banned by now. But trust me, I'm gonna get you banned. Haha.
Is he the guy that keeps chatting about demos?
Yeah. No, there's two. It's two. I got him. I got him.
So Chento, I see all these indicators that you have on the chart. Do you mind explaining to us what it is?
Bro. You can't be serious right now. It's almost 12 o'clock.
You gotta explain to everyone. They've seen all of these indicators.
Yeah. They're not released yet.
Well,
The most important thing is the one with the lines. It's the liquidity. So this thing aggregates where the liquidations are currently on the Bybit chart because King Azul's nephew.
So you said what do you mean by not released yet? Is there like a waiting list? How can people get it? Where can we get it?
I love this guy.
I swear.
What is the process to get these? Like,
I hope that everyone's hearing this, man. So if anyone wants to have access to the indicator, I make my money trading. Even though half of you think it's demo, I couldn't care less, so I'm not going to address it anymore. You can join the free Discord. The link is in the description. And if you use our link, that's how we pay the devs, that's how we pay the team, that's how we pay everyone. You can get free access to the indicators and the platforms we're building. Like FlowX, it's free to use. I'll send the link here in the description. Is your long position still open? Yeah, but it's 50% of the size. Hi guys from Cyprus. Are you from Cyprus or you think that we are from Cyprus? That's a big difference.
No, he's definitely from Cyprus.
Yeah. There's the Discord link as well. Shouldn't that be in the description as well, to be honest? Yeah, it's also in the description. So Bitcoin's doing a whole lot of nothing.
They want to see King Azule. You should put this guy on the screen.
Yeah, but then he has to scoot in, man. Come on, King Azule.
Come on, bro. Scoot in, brother.
Still not in frame, Okay, he is a bit camera shy.
No, I'm not camera shy. I mean,
He's camera shy. King Azule is camera
I just
shy.
don't like being famous, you know?
Bro, let's get this guy on. There he is. King Azule.
What's up, everyone?
Dude's gonna drop some bombs now, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, so tell us more about the Discord.
Bro, you're wild.
So basically what I understand is that you give all the
Bro,
indicators for free in the Discord.
Fuck out of here, bro.
that was enough of 𝗕𝗟𝗅𝗙𝗂 for today. We just roll him out of the screen again. He's handsome as hell, dude.
Oh shit! 𝗕𝗟𝗅𝗙𝗂. You got some fans.
Got a wife, please.
No, you had a wife. Oh man, this is wild. Okay, thank God in 3 more minutes, hopefully something happens. Oi, oi, king.
Yeah, let's see. Hopefully some volume will start kicking in into the market.
Bro, there's already volume. Everything is net long, but price just doesn't move.
Let me message
Actually,
Trump.
it's quite aggressively long. How the whole order flow is and the influx. It's just that price doesn't do anything with it. And that by itself is definitely not bullish. 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗃 is on its way. Oh, 100%. Zuli is Moroccan? Yeah. It's 𝗕𝗟𝗅𝗏𝗂.
𝗕𝗟𝗅𝗙𝗂.
Oh, 𝗕𝗟𝗅𝗙𝗂.
One more leg down. Yeah. Bro, I need one more leg down for myself, rectify the Porsche 911 Turbo S.
Do you want to get a second one?
No, I don't want a second one. Why? You want to drive a second one? Bro, how do I look? Santa Claus?
No, don't you have already a Turbo S?
No. When is the platform screen right siding can trade on what is the platform screen right siding can trade on platforms? I have no way of deciphering your message. But this is like watching paint dry, to be honest. But they're at the highs. They're at the highs of the weekend range. They can't really break out. They're not doing much. But it looks like that they're gonna try to break it. It would be understandable if they broke out of it. But look also on the 5 second, the consolidation, completely range trap, compression. CVD on spot is slightly dropping though, even though that I think everyone is still aggressively long. Bro, people are typing Arabic in chat now. You need to translate this for me.
No, he's just telling you that his name is Ahmed.
Oh.
Dude, that's... Dude, that's...
Oh man, this must be the wildest stream I've seen in a long time.
It was funny because you had a pause before you said it. You
Yeah.
were just reading it like it was something serious. Oh, no. He's just saying that his name is Ahmed.
No, I'm like, why is he sending that? Like, we can read your name, you know?
Is the green short time? No, the green is... Oh, look at that 5 second opening candle here. Look at how they immediately retraced it. At least we have some movement now.
This guy wants to buy weed from you.
Yeah.
He wants to buy weed from 𝗕𝗟𝗅𝗙𝗂.
Yeah, there's a guy that says, if 𝗕𝗟𝗅𝗙𝗂 is selling weed, I want some.
My goodness, man.
Do you think the volume is so slow the market is waiting for some fundamentals release or any of that?
Nah.
Because I know there's some inflation
Nah.
release this week.
Nah. Listen, they're either waiting on Uncle Donald.
Do you think Uncle Donald is gonna come up with something crazy again?
Bro, Uncle Donald only comes out with crazy stuff. Have you ever seen the guy do something normal?
No, but he always goes like extreme, and we think that's the extremest that he can go, and then he just
Have
pushes
you
it to the
read-
next level, and then he surprises us a bit more.
Have you seen his last tweet? That was wild again.
That's crazy.
No, it's I can't find. Oh, we're dumping. Dump it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he just said won't be anything left. President Donald Trump met with top member of national yada yada yada. He just...
𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗙𝗂𝗏𝗂𝗏 so we are going down. Fucking hell.
That's good. This is a good candle. I like this candle. This candle just made us $1,100 on breakout. And if this candle continues like this is going to be my favorite candle. I like this candle.
Dumping, eh?
Yeah.
I think if 78,300 holds until a New York session, we're gonna dump really hard.
Bro, for me it doesn't have to hold until then. It can just jump off a cliff like it's doing now. Look, it's consolidation underneath the dwell block. And it's hopefully buy the hell. Hablo Español? No. Where's indicator? Bro, you're slightly... I feel some passive aggressive vibes, Kid Crypto King. I just said it wasn't released yet, but it's... I'm feeling some slightly passive aggressive vibes from you there. Can't help myself. But we're very happy to have you. So thank you for joining. What? What am I supposed to say, you know? This candle is...
You know, it's crazy how one candle, when there is volume and
where there's
real
no volume,
it can take out most of the candles of, like...
Bro, this is
couple of
it's
hours, you know?
0.5% and it's completely retracing it. Look at it. It's just eating it back up. It might even close green. If this candle closes green, it's an absolute scandal. It's not even a candle, it's a scandal. They wiped 2.4 million in longs on this candle.
Wow.
I don't know why, it's nothing. I'm just feeling like this candle is gonna retrace itself. You need to translate again. If he's just saying again that his name is Ahmed. But it's taking long.
It's like, tell Yusuf to tell you my name.
Bro, what's happening? Instant retrace to 150k. Just a small retrace to 150.
Yeah.
You want that in 1 or 2 candles to
That
150?
is crazy.
What?
That one guy says, yeah, someone need to go back to Turkey for a new hair implant. Do you think I'm going bald?
Bro, that translation must be completely off. Look at this.
Yo, Yusuf. He said my name is Ahmed.
Oh man, look, they're back in the range. Bitcoin is deranged. I don't know, I feel like I kind of just want to close this. Whoa, we are going down nuclear dump. That would be amazing, but I don't think we're getting a nuclear dump, to be honest. I want to close these positions, but I have to be honest, I don't know how. Close all by symbol. That one has a TP. It's just pumping back up. I think it's gonna pump. Look at how easy they just retrace it.
Grab.
Yeah, it's gonna be a liquidity grab. I think they're gonna close the CME.
You think we can close and then get a better entry on top?
Yeah, I think they're gonna go for the 79k. It would make so much sense to get this level. There's so much easy liquidity sitting here. Back into the range where... When was this? This was... Go to Saturday. From Saturday, dump back. That just would make so much sense. But yeah, this market doesn't necessarily always have to make sense, but it's... I don't know. I honestly just don't know. This market has been weird. I did not expect a Saturday dump. I didn't mind it, but I didn't expect it. Those are two different things.
Yusuf was jamming me up into the corner.
Yeah. Are we scalping this week? Yes, I'm gonna do scalp sessions more.
Look at him, bro. He's the main character.
Yeah, Yusuf is the main character.
Do you think the 78,900 will hold?
78,900.
Yeah.
Might.
I think 78,900, if that hold, we can get a nice intraday short later on. London
The
session,
thing is,
New York.
there's quite a lot of liquidity still here. And that's 79.63. Normally, the market doesn't leave the red ones behind. It can leave... This is a big gap, and that's my biggest issue. This is sort of a liquidity void in terms of liquidations. So there's not much holding it here. Oh, the second candle is pressuring down. That's what we like to see. Back to hell, Biddy. Uncle Yusuf is the best barber. That is actually true. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, Yusuf is getting doxed here. It was bring your barber to work day. Sorry.
What were we saying?
Get out of here, bro.
We just silenced King Azuli.
Listen, we're talking about trading here. We were talking about the level 98, 900?
You lost it, man.
98, 900 about the short, right? Yeah, I was asking you the question. Do you think it's possible we can get a short?
Yeah, I think we do. But my entry would be higher. I would put it at 79.18.
Yeah, but what I understand from you, this entry is going to be for a kind of a day to trade.
Yeah.
But don't you think we can get a reaction at 98, 78,
Listen,
900?
the thing is with Breakout, it has limited drawdown, right? That's how funded accounts work. So I prefer to have safer entries with higher probability instead of trying to scalp, because the fees play a part, of course. Yeah.
I think if price breaks 77,800, we're gonna dump.
Yeah.
If it breaks 77,
It finally needs to go below that.
If it closes below that, this 15-minute or 4-hour candle, then it's just gonna dump.
It should.
Yeah. There's nothing holding price up after that.
No, it's just hopium, unicorn tears, and fairy dust. Listen, this market has been sailing on Trump's hopium and complete irrationality for the last month and a half.
No, it looks, yeah.
Is the 2 weeks liquidity map more accurate for the last 3 to 4 days? No, thank you. Yo, plain sailor, how are you? I just want to try to pass this in like one trade. I think it's gonna dump.
It's gonna fly.
Oh man, look at that retrace.
If price breaks to 77,800, there's...
Yeah, but look at this bounce. It's a green candle at the lows. Instant green candle. I don't like that.
Just rejecting that area.
Yeah, but it's always the same area.
Yeah.
I don't get how they time after time after time are managing to keep it at the 78k. It's starting to be slightly annoying, to be honest.
Should we get King Azule to call some guys up? He knows Donald Trump. Yeah?
𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗃.
Don't you know
Donald Trump.
Don't you
Call
know
him
Trump,
out.
𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗃?
Tell him to tweet Bitcoin's a shitcoin.
It's so nice that he's.
It's quite late. It's 7 p.m. He's probably having dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
Trump is having dinner. He doesn't want to disturb him in his quality time with Melania or what? Text Melania, buddy. Knowing you, you probably have her number earlier than Trump's.
He's
Higher probability.
he's potentially gonna be my father-in-law.
He's getting
You
worse.
heard it here first. 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗃.
It's either him or Uncle Putin.
Uncle who?
Apparently, he got a daughter living in London.
Uncle Putin.
Did you say Putin or Putin?
Putin.
Uncle Putin.
Dude, I can't take it anymore, bro.
Since dinner,
So I
we've
should
just
just
been,
give it up, bro.
brothers.
Yeah.
Since dinner, we've just been hearing these stories, bro.
Tell them some
Musket is doing it
you
for
can't
fun.
Tell them any of these stories, bro.
What is it? Also,
Look at
nephew
you,
Elon.
man.
You know, it's, we had a nice
Elon's
push
his
to the
brother.
downside. Actually, we're almost taking out all the lows. I think if we get a close on the 4 hour,
I love how he went from not being on camera to camera shy to now being this.
Yeah,
the center
being
of
the
attention.
centerpiece.
My days, bro.
What can I say? 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗃.
I think if the 4 hour closes below 770, we're just going to go dump London session probably.
King is going to get with Baron. Yeah. He's dating Baron.
No comment from 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗃.
𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗃's done now. He's quiet. It's over.
Who we got here? You tell me, man. Is this a host 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗪? No, thank God it's not. I do work with 𝗧𝗏, but how do I explain
Yeah,
this?
you don't explain it, bro.
We're just in the background.
We're just in the background.
Yeah, we're in the background now. He's taking over the.
We do the real work.
Oh shit.
Bruh. That candle turned green. Scandalous. I actually want to close my short on breakout. But on the other hand, I also want to just one candle or one trade get funded. I'm going to risk it.
How much you up on the?
1700.
What's the challenge phase?
I need to do 10k profit
Okay.
to get funded.
So then maybe you can stop demo trading after that. Maybe all the guys will get you and start actually believing.
So wait, is this a new funded account?
Yeah.
I thought you would have known, bro. You're
No,
the
I
center
didn't- I
of
didn't
attention.
realize,
Don't you
bro.
own the company?
Yeah,
No,
you're
I
the
know.
new.
Don't you own the company, 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗃?
You're running the stream, bro. What's going on?
No, wait, hold on. So this is a fresh account that
Yes.
you trade in, and then if you pass it, you're gonna get funded on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
then
didn't know. I thought this was your PTC short.
No. My BTC short is here. It's up 670k right now with 416 realized.
So you trading on the Breakout platform.
Yes. Bro,
And
you,
that
you
is-
see everything, man.
And that is a 100k account.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can only open a 6 Bitcoin short. I was like, what the
And
fuck?
what's the daily drawdown limit? Do they have
2K.
any restriction?
2k daily drawdown. You can see it here. Like, oh no, max daily loss is 3k and max total drawdown is 6k.
Wow, that's quite cool. They have on the dashboard while you trading, you can actually see that.
Yeah, but it's
Most
What a-
funded accounts out there, they don't even show all that stuff.
no.
You have to go
So
to their
Breakout
website.
shows it completely on the
That's pretty
website,
cool.
and they have an app, so that also helps a lot because most don't have an app. You can now also download in the App Store the Breakout app.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's really nice, and they have a 100% payout guarantee.
Yusuf, are we gonna buy it or no?
Yeah, of course.
You-
100,000 for.
Bro,
I
what are
know.
you gonna buy? You're
What's
gonna
the-
buy
He's gonna buy the
Breakout.
company.
I
He's
know.
gonna buy Breakout.
Yeah.
And what's the pass limit? How many percentage do you have to do?
10k.
10k.
Yeah.
10%.
Yes.
And is it one phase or two phase?
You have both. So you have one phase and you have two phase. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, I would love to see it.
Bro's become.
No, it's a very interesting, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
So
so hard these days to find someone
Yeah.
out there that you can trust.
So you have one step pro
Sorry,
plan.
do you actually own the prop firm? What's going on here, bro?
So you have one step for 100 and 200k. We also have the turbo one. So you only need 9%, but the drawdown is less. So the max drawdown is 3. But you have a one step 200k account for $13.99. It's the cheapest in the industry right now.
Yeah.
And especially the 100k as well is $6.99.
And that's one step.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one
so
step
basically
pro
you
one.
pass how much? 12%, which is like 2% extra. So like
Yeah, yeah.
me personally, I would rather do 2% extra
Yeah, yeah,
and
but
just
it's
be more
it's
cautious with my
yeah,
trading.
and it's one step. So it's
And daily loss is 3%, which is
Yeah, yeah.
actually higher.
yeah.
So
So
that's
you
like a
can
no-brainer.
have a total 6% drawdown, which is pretty high for prop firms. And especially for 200k account, this is not expensive at all. Breakout is legit. Not many legit ones out there. Listen, I do this prop firm for you guys, right? I don't trade prop firms. I have my own money. It used to be mains, but it's bought by Kraken now. So the whole integration, the whole backend, the whole liquidity, everything is Kraken. They have very, very good pricing. And what you see is what you pay 80-20% profit split. What you see is
It's
what
1
you
o'clock
pay.
in the morning.
Yeah,
almost.
yeah. It's early,
It's
guys.
quite late.
So they have an 80-20 split. We already have one guy in the Discord. We started working with Breakout last week. We already have a guy with 21,000 in payouts.
Shit.
Yeah.
Could be 𝗕𝗟𝗅𝗙𝗪. Are you doing
No.
this
𝗕𝗟𝗅𝗙𝗪 has... They banned him from prop firms. He was just robbing them.
I love
You
that
know,
name.
I'm just thinking about it. It's quite crazy that you can just spend $1,000, you get a 200k account.
Yeah, it's
and then
crazy.
You just
No more.
join the Discord or just join the live, see
Look.
someone trade and just
The highest
take
withdrawal...
the same position as they're taking, and you just pass
Yeah.
the account, and now you have money. You just keep
Yeah,
doing it.
highest withdrawal in 14 days using our code has $21,915 in payouts.
Damn.
In 14 days.
Wow.
Without using his own money. He bought 2 funded ones. He spent 2 times $12.99 and he's now already at 22k.
So he's 10x.
And you know what? If you really want to go further, you can buy 21 accounts that is 200,000 each. Let's say you blow half, and then you pass half of them, you become a millionaire overnight. All you gotta do is just jump on the live, take the same trades that we take in
Why
here,
don't you
and
just buy 2 accounts under different names and then you put 2 different positions, buy and sell, and then
Yeah, you can do that.
No, but why would
Theoretically.
you do that if you have someone that is trading live and he's putting his balls on the line?
Yeah, theoretically you can
know,
do that as well.
Someone that's shorting 500 Bitcoin in front of you. Where is your
Yeah.
$2,000 going? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just remember though, at the end of the day, the 500 Bitcoin, according to these guys, is
It's
Bro, I'm so done with that stuff, man.
it's all a fugazi at this point.
Yeah, you guys know me
No,
well
man,
enough. It's
No, look, hold on. There's
Bro,
there's
and
something.
you need to translate, man.
Yeah.
What is it now again?
He's saying my
That,
name
that
is
is Hebrew. I don't even know what he's saying.
My name is
Bro, I'm not speaking Hebrew.
I know.
I'm
He's
skeptical,
speaking
to be
Hebrew.
honest.
Yeah, what's this guy saying?
To be honest, I'm skeptical
That's-
about I'm
that's
not
not
speaking
Hebrew,
Hebrew.
bro. That's
Bro, that's
No,
not Hebrew.
Arabic,
That's Arabic,
That's
bro.
Arabic.
This guy
Bro,
said-
listen, 𝗕𝗟𝗅𝗙𝗪𝗂𝗍 here is making up fucking stories where we're...
Let's Claude it. Claude can translate that shit, surely.
They write in slang. I can't really read this.
He's not 𝗕𝗟𝗅𝗙𝗪𝗂𝗧. He's a fraud.
Bro,
He's a
this
fraud.
guy is talking so much out of his ass right now. It's uncanny. No consistency BS on Breakout. No. There's no consistency bullshit. Breakout is very, very, very simple. You pass, you make money, you get money. 100% payout guarantee. Otherwise, me and them are gonna be What's the name of this gang, bro? I don't know. It's probably
Out of
Geotime. Play paddle together.
out of curiosity, how long do they take to pay you out?
Almost instant.
Really?
It's yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. And is there different options? Do they pay out in Bitcoin or to you?
What do you? How do you want to have it paid out? Send it in by pigeon or what?
Bitcoin, obviously.
No, it's USDT payouts.
That's quite cool.
Shadow traders. Yeah, something like that. No, we had dinner at the office and these guys were sticking with me. And to be honest, Siraj has been trading for 4 or 5 years as well. He's a good trader. Thomas is very good at currencies and 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙𝗪, bro, I don't know. He just we were getting gas and all of a sudden this guy shows up and that's, I don't know. Do you know where we picked him up?
Dude, he just appeared.
Yeah, he appears. Listen, 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙𝗪 doesn't get invited. 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙𝗪 makes appearances.
Listen.
Wasn't he screaming
I was
for us
sent
on the
here.
paddle court?
Yeah,
he was-
on the paddle
he was
court,
out-
all of a
was
sudden he
out
appeared.
shitting
I was sent here by the Messiah, as a Messiah.
He was sent in as the
To make the
Messiah,
market
as the
go down.
Messiah of the trading, man.
To make the market go down.
No penalization,
What
no.
happened?
You get no penalties if you're full porting. I just full port shorted like completely everything that was possible in this account and they don't, no.
What account size is this one you got?
100k, this is a 100k funded account. So this is the 699 one.
No, price needs to go down. Chento, have you ever heard needs to go down from Yusuf?
Oh yeah.
The thing is, everyone who says it needs to do something to the price, I always think like, okay, I'm gonna counter trade you, man.
No,
How many people have seen this?
No,
It
no.
needs to go up, bro. This thing doesn't need to do fuck all because you say it.
No, we will be in a position and we like in profit and then
And then I'll be like,
it
Yusuf, what
starts
do you think?
retracing. It's like, what do you think? I said it needs to go down. Like I say it unconsciously, like that's how I speak English, and he's like,
He speaks English. Who figured?
and he's like, it needs to go
It's
down.
one of his 17 known languages.
But there's 10 that he's not allowed to speak about.
Yeah. For the guys that don't know it, what do you think the chapstick session will do?
5
Bro,
cap.
it's racist, but it's hilarious. I'm sorry. What do you think the chopstick session will do? The Asia session.
Bro, you should tell them how much fucking Asian food you ordered.
Yeah, facts, dude.
Yeah. So for the people that don't know, this is actually like 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙𝗪.
He's our friend, actually.
No. You should just Google him and he's
𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙𝗪.
it's
the
this
Kung Fu master.
he's a walking meme. But he has all these wild stories about, you know, he had all sorts of companies. He he legit says, I speak a language I'm not allowed to talk about.
Yeah, he's number one.
Hey, Chento got here and he trades on right now. Yeah, I'm having a short on Bitcoin. Would you pay extra fees to get paid out by pigeon? Yeah. And the thing is, they need to train the pigeon for like 2 weeks because pigeons don't recognize people that well. So one, you have to be at your address because it's not really an overnight delivery. And secondly, what is hard? Yeah, if it flies against the window and you're living in like a high-rise building, it's kind of sus, to be honest, man. Imagine being on the 7th floor.
Bitcoin, bro.
Yeah, imagine being on the 7th floor. Can you see the pigeon taking the elevator? Fuck you, pigeon waiting.
Zule will bring it up.
Yeah,
He'll bring it up for us.
Yeah.
He's a
Where are you
pigeon
going
handler
now, bro?
by the skies.
He's gonna phone someone.
Oh,
He's gonna make a phone call.
He's gonna
Make
go
sure.
phone something.
Yeah. He's gonna he's gonna phone something.
Trump. He's gonna phone
Pay extra for EMU payout delivery. Yeah. 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙𝗪 is now on the phone with Melanie Trump to tell her husband that.
Market needs to go down now.
No, he's now like, Baron baby, please,
Please, my baby cake.
please baby,
He's from-
please my baby cake.
He probably has him on personal
Yeah.
basis. Baron.
Spill them water.
Baron the baby cake. is
Yeah,
what he's
Baron the baby cake.
Bro, isn't Baron like a crypto whale?
No, Baron is Trump's son, man.
No.
No, he's an insider trading
Yeah.
whale. That's different.
Look,
What did Baron say?
Market is.
Oh, market is immediately dumping. 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙𝗪 hangs up the phone with Baron Trump 𝗕𝗃𝗂𝗶𝗰𝗴. Habibi.
Apparently, Baron is breaking up with his girlfriend. She's leaving him. She's starting an OnlyFans.
Bro, he can't say that stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, fact. You're permanently banned now.
I'm excited for the King Kong session. What's the King Kong session?
No, that's crazy. That's gotta be. I don't even.
That's very racist.
I don't know. I think I know what they're about. I know what they're saying, but I don't.
I don't get it.
That's
Yeah.
very Asian.
Yeah, it could be. I'm hoping that's what.
Yeah. We're assuming it's a slightly less racist one, and it's because King Kong climbed a building in New York.
We're hoping.
No, I'm just assuming.
I'm gonna go and pack some food for Sabrina.
Yeah, you should, man.
It's getting late. 1:30 a.m., bro.
Is it
No.
1:30? Isn't it 12:30?
12:30.
Oh, so yes.
12:30, man.
That's why I say, bro. Fuck. Is that how much shit can you say? Speaker.
Yeah, have we been talking trash for that long? Say, guys, the short is doing well. If anyone got in with us, would take profits to at least break even or into profits. It looks to me that,
We're breaking that 78 finally.
yeah, it's sort of trying to. The only thing I don't like is that we still have all these wicks to the downside. There needs to be one kind of conviction.
No, 100%.
If it keeps wicking into it, it's a bit of a.
Yeah, because then it just shows that buyers aren't happy to pay that price. I mean, they are happy
Yeah.
to pay that price. So.
Yeah, so it means that the orders still get filled there.
Yeah.
The pressure looks to be coming down, and there's quite a lot of pressure to the downside. So if you're in this trade, I would advise you to put your stops in profit and not over risk it. I think we're gonna round up in a couple minutes as well.
How much you up? 2.5 there.
Yeah, 2.5k.
Come on.
It's not breaking the lows, and I don't like the fact that they're not breaking the lows here. Personally.
No, yeah, I agree. I just think if price is going to reject this area, which is rejected, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wicks on the 4 hour that are just rejecting this price, which obviously is showing that buyers are somewhat still in control.
Chopstick session is more fun. Bro, what's your TP level? Like 73. As close to hell as possible. Look at these patterns get eaten up so many times. Those 1, 2, 3 wicks to the downside. Couple of wicks to the downside. Couple of wicks to the downside. Couple of wicks to the downside. I think it's gonna hold this level once again. Why? Just to be completely obnoxious to us.
No, 100%.
Oil is topping. I don't know if oil is actually topping. I think oil can go way higher, to be honest. Especially with everything that is happening globally. Yeah. Okay, guys, put your stops in profit. I would put stops at 78.2. Why? If it retests there, it's probably gonna go higher, and I think I think we're gonna end it here. We've been streaming for over an hour. There's not much to update until Asia actually opens. We're gonna be back next week. I'm gonna keep updates on this trade. Thank you everyone for tuning in at this hour, and hopefully see you tomorrow at the New York Open session. Hit the like button on the way out.